progress. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's clearlynotnick, and today we're back with a new video. This is going to be a revival of an old series I used to do, and I'm going to be putting a new twist on it now. I used to do a series called Road to OpTic back a good couple years ago, about 2.5 years ago, I cannot remember. The previous purpose of the series, it was just, I guess, a showcase of myself, just to show my attitude, my personality, how I play, like what what kinds of different series and like videos that I can make. And I got up to 9 episodes. I was like, yeah, I'm doing something with this, but it started falling short, and it didn't start going to where I wanted it to go. So I was trying to figure out what to do next, and that's the reason it's been on a hiatus for so long, is I've been trying to figure out what I need to do to actually showcase myself. I've been wanting to change it up for the longest time, and I just didn't know how to. I'm watching more videos from Hitch, Vision, Blueprint, which is a series that my team brought together by 3 other co-members have been bringing out. I enjoy that type of content. I enjoy seeing people one-on-one, like what's going on. I enjoy seeing something else. And while thinking of what to upload, I came back to Road to OpTic. So the idea that I want to go about with this Road to OpTic is sort of a, although I use the word vlogumentary, I'm not really sure how accurate of a term that is, but I'm just going to be sort of using it in this context. Over the next course of next couple months, next couple years, who knows, I'll do update videos under Road to OpTic and just talk about like everything that's going on, I guess you could say, sort of how Vision does with their own personal videos. I'm not 100% sure where exactly I'm going to go with it, but I'm gonna roll until I get a for sure idea. There's a lot of different areas that I could go with this, and so far I'm just gonna try to keep something along the lines of this. I'm going to keep it along the lines of like a vlogumentary, like me vlogging and then documenting certain events that have been going on. Just like everybody else, I'm just hoping for success at this point. Ramble on about myself for a hot minute. So I've been under multiple channel names over the last 7 years, I do believe. I actually just checked one of my earliest channels. Actually, I think it was my very first channel, to see how long ago it was, and apparently I don't have an about section. Ain't that something? But using context clues, I had that channel about 7 years ago, and I officially started uploading May 9th, 2010. That was from what I just found out, my very first upload, which was Halo 3. Halo 3 was, for those of you who weren't around during the Halo 3 era, the Halo 3 era is basically the same as the MW2 era. It was prime. Everything about that game was near perfection, and while sometimes it was very bothersome to deal with, it was by far one of the greatest games of all time. During that time, I played a lot with my cousin, and we grinded Halo 3 out, something awful. I would play for hours upon hours a day, and that's where like my real big basis for multiplayer games started. Then eventually I moved on to Call of Duty and gathered more and more friends from high school and whatnot, and then started uploading some Call of Duty content. This first channel, the name was Invaders X Creature. I then went under the name of Big Bird because my cousin went under the name of Cookie Monster, so I was playing off of that because, you know, we were the duo, we were the team. During this time I changed my name a lot of different times. It was really hard for me to keep with one name, but eventually I had stuck around with one name on YouTube called Reciprocates. Now this channel actually had a little bit more success than the previous channel, which by that time I then uploaded my very first official montage, I guess you could say. It was called a Weekendage. It was with me and a bunch of my high school friends on March 11th, 2011. That was a really big game changer for me because I just really loved it. That was one of my favorite videos. I still love watching the video sometimes. I actually have it pulled up right there. But eventually I evolved on from that. In my freshman year of college, I actually made what this channel is now, clearlynotnick. I was thinking for the longest time, like, what should I change my name to and what's the name that I'll stick with. And eventually I came up with clearlynotnick because at my head I was thinking like, I want to look like a smart ass. That was I don't know why I had that idea, but I just want to look like a smart ass. And I was thinking of names of Obviously Not Nick, or Obviously Nick, or there was something else that was clearly not Nick. It was something with a C, casually Nick, but eventually I came up with the name Clearly Not Nick. And for some apparent reason, out of all the other names I came up with and ditched and this, that, and the other, I just arrived at Clearly Not Nick. I have actually kept the name for this longest time. I do have my blog channel under Truly Nick, but it's gotten to the point to where I've casually known myself as Clearly Not Nick for the longest time that I just could not call myself anything else besides, you know, Nick, because it's my name. I officially started this channel January 19th, what was it, 14? It was officially created January 19th, 2014, and then I uploaded my video about 10 days later on the 28th called GTA Insanity with my buddy Blake. That was one of my very first uploads on this channel. I wanted to keep that going for like the longest time because I had showed it to a couple of people and they actually really enjoyed it. And really what it was just a small compilation of just clips from GTA that I thought were funny, so, which were a pain at the time to be editing because I was going to school at that same time. So I was staying up till about 2, 3 in the morning. I have to wake up at like 7. It was horrible. And from then on out, I just gradually evolved. I started doing Let's Plays at the very beginning. Then I went back to Call of Duty because somehow Call of Duty always does that to me. I have a video talking about it, just somehow Call of Duty brings me back in every single time, don't know why. And then for about the last couple months, it's been high majority of vlogs, doing more IRL videos. And now it's sort of combined into both at this point. From what I've figured out, content always changes and you're always going to find something new that you enjoy, which is perfectly fine. That's the short summary of my YouTube career that I can probably give at this point in time. Besides that, it's just because it's still evolving. My very first channel, I think, only got about 30 subscribers. My next channel, my Reciprocates channel, has about 108 at the current point, which also has my first montage on there. I love that montage. I'm probably going to do a reaction to it because I love that montage. And now, Clearly Not Nick has 338 subscribers and growing. Slowly but surely, my growth rate is not as good as it used to be. Whenever I first officially started this gaming channel, it started going up there because I was consistently posting every single day and people saw that. The people who are watching this saw that, and things along the lines happened. Which I've never given a decent reasoning why, but because a lot of personal things happen along the lines. The first time I stopped recording was because I lost a household for the first time to live in for myself. After the first household, I was then going from place to place for a couple months, and eventually I found a place with one of my family members, and I moved over there. And then I figured out that my recording equipment stopped working. After that, I quit again for a couple of months because a lot of personal issues was also becoming prevalent again. Well, I was trying to work a lot, figure out school, so that really dominated my life, which isn't bad. It's supposed to. That's how it's supposed to work. So I decided not to focus on YouTube at the time because I thought there's no reason to. Whenever I have school coming on, I have work coming on, I have my life to focus on. And now over about the last year and a half, I've done some pop-in, pop-outs. I'll throw up a couple of videos for about 2 weeks, and I'll disappear for a couple weeks, couple months, and I'm back for a couple weeks, couple months. That's basically how it's been going for about the last year and a half. I've never thought about YouTube as a complete success, and I've always, I don't know. It's really hard to describe. When you want success so much that it just doesn't ever seem to be going anywhere, that's the hardest thing to struggle with. That's the hardest thing I struggle with. And for the longest time, I just didn't know what to do. Still, for the longest time, I don't know what to do. I don't know what the next best option is going to be. I'm not sure if school is that best option. I go to school because it's a requirement for life. If you don't go to school, then technically, why not? Which for those of you who don't go to school, like, I don't see it that way. Like, you can make a great life without going to school continuously, with making careers in other areas. As long as you really enjoy it, you make money, and you're successful. Really, there's no true term for success. Honestly, as long as you're happy at the end of the day, that's what I think. I don't know. It's one of those questions that I'm still grappling with as we speak, as I'm recording with. I've just been trying to figure out. With debt, with no exact concrete jobs with no for sure outlook on where to go. It's very hard. I still have 3 more years of college. I still provide for myself. It's hard to go to school while providing for yourself. Like, I pay for my home, I pay for my food, I pay for my bills, I pay for everything. Not including some of the help I've gotten over the past couple years, which those people are blessings in my life. I have, on a high majority basis, I have provided for myself since I was about 17, since I got my first job. So it's just been struggling just to figure out like what to do next. There is no best option. There is only just wing it, basically. Wrapping right around to the first topic of this video is what this series I want. This is what I want, just ideas flowing back and forth. I want to be able to come back. I've said this before in previous videos too. I want to be able to come back and see the growth that's happened. I'll go back a couple years and see just such a growth from back then. It's weird. And I want to put this up because I want entertainment, I guess you could say. I like to share what's going on with me and elaborate, I guess you could say. I hope to grow this series, this channel, more from just myself to showcasing other people as well. Because right now, for this video, I'm about the farthest I can get right now. Who knows, maybe one day I'll be in the Scuff House doing this, elaborating on this. Maybe a year from now. That's what I really would hope for. I put that on Twitter saying, let's see what happens in the next year. And I can only hope. I can only hope for the best. And more so over this right here and the rest of the videos, it's a proving ground to show who I am and what I'm capable of. Am I capable of a lot? I hope so. I really do. I think I am. I think I have a lot to offer, but I mean, I'm not going to just talk. I'm going to show in actions over the next time period, and hopefully it's good. That's what I'm shooting for. I don't know. Being able to talk one-on-one like this, it's nice, it's enjoyable, and I think this is going to be my aim for the road to OpTic. I'm just going to keep posting videos, keep doing grinds, and elaborate like this. It's nice. It's nice to get ideas off the top of your head. You'd be surprised. Like ironically enough, coming into right before recording this, I was just sitting there thinking, what should I do next? And just talking it out, like even just like, I have a G7X, so I have it flipped to where I can see myself in the camera. I keep looking up at it, so if I do like this, that's what's going on. But yeah, I think that's going to end it for this one. I think that's going to end it for this RTO. I might shorten it to RTO, I might just say Road to OpTic. Who knows, I'm not really sure. I'll try to do more showcasing before I do these two, like go out and just film stuff, or I'll probably bring some clips during the week and put them all together, or put some highlights. That'd be a pretty good idea. I like that. But thank you all for watching. If you like this episode, comment, subscribe, do all the jazz. If you didn't, take a look at my other videos. I might be able to change your mind. Comment what you liked, comment what you didn't like, give me your opinion. Y'all have a nice day. Stay classy. Our personal a revival of an older What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's clearlynotnick, and today we are back with a new video with a new who I'm part of. I think that's going to end it for this proving ground. No, not proving ground.